This week on Geek Crash Course, we begin Viewer Request Month with Stargate SG-1.
We're taking you through the wormhole to learn about this iconic sci-fi franchise.
I'm Michael Nixon.
I'm Diana DeKylo, and this is Geek Crash Course.
Stargate SG-1 continues the storyline from the 1994 movie, Stargate.
It follows a team, SG-1, to other planets through the Stargate, a piece of alien technology that creates a wormhole to any other planet with a Stargate. SG-1 is comprised of
Colonel Jack O'Neill. He's a special ops vet and the leader of SG-1. He prefers to shoot first and ask questions later, is less sensitive to the other world's ways of life, and tends to defy orders and protocol fairly regularly. He's also full of sarcasm when he's impatient or doesn't understand something.
Captain Samantha Carter is an astrophysicist and second in command of SG-1. She begins the series as a captain and is promoted to major in Season 3 after saving the Earth the first time. She's the most realistic of the group and usually is the first to logically solve a problem. There is some romantic tension between her and Colonel O'Neill, but it's only fully recognized in alternate universe episodes.
Dr. Daniel Jackson is an archaeologist who was part of the original Stargate program in the '94 movie and was left on another planet. While there, he made a home for himself and got married, but in the pilot for SG-1, his wife was taken by the Goa'uld Apophis. His initial reason for joining the Stargate program is to find his wife. Spoiler, this doesn't work out so well.
Teal'c is a Jaffa and first prime of Apophis until his conscience gets the better of him in the pilot. He turns against Apophis, helps the humans escape from Apophis's Castle of Doom, and becomes a member of SG-1. He's muscly, he's stoic, and his general confusion with Earth culture provides some of the best comedic moments of the series.
The team works at and travels through the Stargate from Stargate Command, the SGC, and they report to
General George Hammond. He's the head of Stargate Command, and Hammond has an old-school military sensibility about him. He's surprisingly calm and collected when it comes to discussing Earth's nearly imminent demise throughout the series.
They're also aided by Dr. Janet Fraser, who's the resident doctor at the SGC and somehow manages to figure out how to cure alien bacteria, diseases, nanobots, all sorts of crazy stuff every week.
My favorite credit on the show goes to Chevron Guy. He's the dude that dials the Stargate and isn't actually named until Season 8. Christopher Judge, who plays Teal'c, appears in more episodes than any other actor on Stargate SG-1.
Some big aliens in the Stargate franchise include the Goa'uld, who are parasitic worm-eel kind of creatures that mature in a Jaffa and then take a human host, giving the host glowy eyes and a weird voice. They grabbed populations of humans and moved them to the worlds that SG-1 visits. Also, they're set on galactic domination and enslaving the human race.
The System Lords are Goa'ulds who are merciless rulers that have taken on the personas of gods. Surprisingly, they are awful at defending themselves from humanity.
Except for Apophis, who's the most powerful System Lord when the series begins. He keeps coming back to try and obliterate the Earth, even after dying multiple times.
So many times.
It's a lot of times.
Jaffa look just like people, except that they have a stomach pouch where baby Goa'ulds are implanted and mature. Jaffa live for a long time, as a Goa'uld helps repair the body when it is sick or damaged. Jaffa are servants to the Goa'uld and have the mark of their System Lord on their forehead. First primes, like Teal'c, have a gold forehead brand.
The Tok'ra are like the Goa'uld, but good. They rebelled against the System Lords and believe in a symbiotic versus parasitic relationship with their hosts. They're incredibly wise and a major ally to the SGC and, ultimately, the human race.
The Asgard are one of the oldest races in the universe. They're very advanced and about as close as you get to your stereotypical little green alien.
The Tolan are a group of humans who are technologically superior to almost everyone in the universe. This makes them extremely overconfident and they refuse to share information and technology with the Earth.
The Replicators are scary techno-spiders made up of tiny machines that replicate and basically try to kill and destroy everything in existence.
The Ancients are the race who built the Stargates. They look like humans, but they came first. A lot of the lore of the series surrounds the Ancients, their technology, and what happened to them after they died.
Stargate SG-1 led to 2 sequel series.
The first, Stargate Atlantis, followed a multinational group of explorers as they traveled to the far-off Pegasus Galaxy to the city of Atlantis. In reality, a massive starship created by the Ancients. There, they find no end of trouble, including the evil, life-sucking Wraith.
Atlantis is very much in the SG-1 mold with the addition of more space battles, cool ships, and ancient technology. Also, the Stargate lights are blue instead of red.
Stargate Universe follows a group of soldiers, scientists, and touring politicians as they are trapped half a universe away on the ancient starship, Destiny.
Together, they have to survive in a wholly unknown part of the universe on a 60-million-year-old ship that's falling apart. Universe is a very different show, built more on interpersonal drama and angst. Also, the gate's lights are white in this one.
There's also the kids' cartoon Stargate Infinity, but we don't talk about that. Stargate Atlantis actor Jason Momoa will be familiar to fantasy fans as the most recent Conan the Barbarian, as well as Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones. Homework. First of all, I'd say check out the GCC blog for Diana's season-by-season posts on Stargate SG-1, but if you want some specific episode recommendations, we'd say stuff like
Children of the Gods. It's the pilot of the series. Skip the movie and start here to get the basics of the world and the characters.
Torment of Tantalus is an episode involving an old man from the 30s era Stargate program who's been trapped on an alien world. There's a lot of setup here too about the 4 ancient alien races and some stuff about the dialing process of the Stargates themselves. Window of Opportunity is a great episode that's like Groundhog Day meets Stargate. It's an amazing episode involving time loops.
Avoid episodes like Tin Man, where the team is duplicated into robots. It's a little weird, but the sequel to this one is actually pretty good.
There's another episode called Spirits, which is kind of a weird Native American spirit animal episode that's maybe a little offensive.
And Crystal Skull is like a bad Indiana Jones movie gone really wrong.
Wait, why would they make an Indiana Jones movie with a crystal skull?
And aliens? That would be weird. That wouldn't make any sense.
That just wouldn't make any sense, guys.
By Season 9 of Stargate SG-1, visitor questions about the existence of a Stargate at the real Cheyenne Mountain complex were so common that Cheyenne Mountain installed a high-security door labeled Stargate Command for one of their storage rooms holding brooms and cleaning supplies.
If you need a Geek Crash Course in another Stargate series, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe above so you don't miss it.
If you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week
on Geek Crash Course.
Take SG-2. Kawalsky is probably going to die in this one.